ladies, I'm Katrina from Katrina's Vintage Atelier. You might know me from my Instagram channel, Katrina's Vintage Atelier. So this video is all about makeup tutorial, a lino makeup look. That means it's an evening makeup tutorial for if you go to a wedding, if you go to a ball, to any grand event. This would be my full-on makeup tutorial, which my philosophy is basically having as little makeup on my face as possible, with looking as beautiful as possible in a natural way. So I don't like these full-on makeup bases where the hair sticks on the face because there's so much foundation on your face. That's absolutely not me. So this is all about as natural looking as possible, but for a grand glamorous evening out, New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve, and so on. So please like. The very first person who likes my video will be very much appreciated. Yeah, so the way I'm looking now is like completely, totally no makeup on, not even eyebrow, nothing. I haven't even tinted my eyebrows because I just didn't have time. So this is like me in the most natural way you can ever get. Yeah, yes. So what I will start with is kind of putting back my curls just to have a little bit of a face without hair. Okay, and then good. My first ever step is to moisturize. Very important to do a full moisturizing process beforehand. And if it would be a day event, I would put 50 SPF onto my face. But because this is now evening, I'm not going outside. I'm going to put a illuminator, moisturizing illuminator with SPF 20. This is kind of just to give it a fresh, illuminating foundation with a little bit of SPF cover. And I've got quite a dry skin, so I will quite smother this on, and a little bit down the neck to give me a glowing look. And this one is from African Extract. I'm not sure if you can get that overseas, but it's available in Discount and Click stores in South Africa. And yes, so that's that. Then I will go in afterwards. I've got a mirror on the right side. Apologies if I'm not always looking at you directly. Next is to give my under eye area some moisture. That way the concealer will look much fresher. It won't crack, it won't dry out. It's very important that you put your under eye cream onto your eye. So the one I'm using is a very rich one. It's from Clinique. It's all about eyes rich, reduces wrinkles and puffs. A little bit onto the under eye and onto the lids, middle section. There you are. Okay, so I've gone in with my moisturizing products. Next would be that I will put on my primer. This one is from Clarins SOS primer. This one is against red patches on your skin. So I will always just put a little dollop into my skin, and honestly, usually I'm always working with my fingers. I think that's the most natural look you can get. I can feel my skin, I can feel everything, and I can work it into my skin without being cakey and anything like that. So I'll just work that a little bit also down my neck. Yeah. Okay, so next step would be to put my foundation on. So the one I'm using is from Clarins in number 109 Wheat, and this has got 15 SPF on as well, very important. And like I said, I'm using very little foundation, so I will put it into my hand, just, you know, a few drops, not more. Then my trick to keep it glowing and moisturized and light is to add a little bit of my day cream into the foundation. I'm using Hey Gorgeous moisturizer. This one is the collagen boosting one. So I will just add, yeah, a little bit of moisturizer and mix it just with my hands, that's it. And then I will go in and just put it onto my face like a day cream basically. I never use brushes. It's just not, I don't know, doesn't give me that natural look, I feel. And I can really work this product into my skin, up my hairline, sorry, onto my nose and down my neck. And of course, if you need to use a concealer for any red spots, you do that first, no? But I don't need that. I don't have any, well, I think at least, weird spots at the moment. And that's it. And I'd really work it into my skin, a little bit around the neck, into my ears. So you don't want to see any lines, any foundation lines whatsoever. This needs to look as natural as possible. And that's it. That's all I do for my foundation. So, foundation done. I will prep my lips. I'm using this one. I don't know if you might be able to read this. My apologies if not, but this is a lip moisturizer, a lip oil. It's hydrating, it's nourishing, from Justine. From Justine products you can order online only. And it's like a, yeah, no color, just a lip oil to give them a lovely hydrating primer, ready for later for the lipstick. Next step, I will go in with my concealer. And this one is from Clarins, the number 01 instant concealer, and the color, it doesn't say. Well, it's number 1. And instant concealer, I will link everything down below. Or I will list everything down below, linked if there are links. Usually I get these from stores. I go into the stores and test the color of the product matching to my skin properly. So I will also have just a super tiny drop, and I will work with my ring finger. I feel that's the, like before, the most natural look I can get. And then I will just tap it into my eye, under eye area. This is a bit much, but I will work it in. And I will go also a little bit into the top eyelid, no? And onto the side, just tips for older ladies who already have a lot of wrinkles here. you can just avoid that area and just put concealer into the front part and just work it just a touch into the sides, but you can leave the sides and just work it and, you know, massage it into the sides, but have more concealer in the inside and leave the outside areas out. And then also if you put concealer onto the eyelid, it lightens up your eye. You see that difference? Amazing, no? And I will do the same with the left eye. Okay, so I've quickly done my left eye without recording because it's just the same. I will also put a little bit of the rest, if there's any leftovers, into my middle section over here to cast away those shadows falling over there. You know, when you get older, you start getting shadows all over your face because of some reason. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, and then what I will basically do, I will just wet my ring finger a little bit. I've got a glass of water here, just like a damp, and then I will work in the product into my skin. I will also smile and work the product into the creases falling over there, because I definitely don't want any cakey look whatsoever. This must look the way, like I said before, as if I don't have any makeup on my face, yes? So I will just work that into my skin and will smile and try to, yeah, like so. Okay, I've just tested without camera on my mirror if there's any residues, if there's any concealer that's not worked into my skin, and you can see this is very, very light makeup, and I will never put more makeup on, no matter how glamorous the event. So next step is to put on my foundation powder. This one is also from Clarins in the number 109 wheat. It fits to my foundation. And it looks like so. And what I will do, I will use this little powder sponge, and then I will just press this onto my skin. So you will see that the shiny bits and parts go away, and my skin will start to look like naturally non-shiny, as if it's my own skin. I will just press it lightly everywhere, also down the neck. You don't want to have a line building here, so you want to work it a little bit into your ears. Like so. You can also use a big brush like this. Sometimes I do that, I don't know, it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I use both, like now, just to distribute it properly. You see now the sun is coming back out. Yeah, so I won't put too much because I want a little bit of shine to keep that freshness going. Yes, yes. So that's done with concealer and foundation powder and all the different things women put on their faces. What must men think of us, you know? They like women, they just you know that these lines are my first ever lines. It's super irritating. Anyways, I'm diverging. Okay, so this is like, it's super intense, but this one from L'Oreal, it keeps forever, no? It keeps the whole day. It doesn't go away. It doesn't, even if I wish over my eyebrows, it just stays. It's like a tattoo almost. So I have very little product on this little pencil, and then I will go in with that part and start painting out my eyebrows. I like a lovely archy Marilyn Monroe kind of eyebrow shape, and it's super important that you do your eyebrows, because your eyebrows frame your whole face, and they open up your eyes, they make your eyes bigger, and that's why I like to give them a makeup artist in Discam once told me, no, my face doesn't go with an archy eyebrow, I must make a like a soft bow. But I don't agree with her, you know. And you must also do what you feel is right, how you feel most beautiful with yourself, and I like it best to have this archy kind of thing going on. And this is a little bit of an arty project. Eyebrows, yeah. And this dries out pretty quickly as well. So yeah, then I go in with the brush and just brush it out. And I always also think the bushier your eyebrows, the better. The bushier the better. We don't want Marlene Dietrich eyebrows, no, we don't. And I also must say I have stopped to have my eyebrows waxed. I pluck them myself here and there a little bit, but because they always wax too much, and at some stage you won't have any eyebrows left. No, we don't want that, do we? Okay, so I will just finish this job. It's quite my hair is quite light blonde, so you hardly see. If I tint my eyebrows, they look like this. That's because my eyebrow hair is just super blonde. So I will just finish quickly and show you the end result. This looks weird. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm done with my eyebrows. I tried to get them as even as possible. Oh yeah. Okay, so then I will go in with this lash and brow gel. Yes. This is from Essence Lash and Brow Gel, Style and Comb Gel Mascara. I won't use this on mascara on my lashes, but on my eyebrows. So I will just comb them up. To give your eyes a lift. I've also got quite a lot of hair and long hair, so if I won't do this, they will be all over the place in 2 hours. Okay, so next would be the next step is to paint my eyeshadows. So I'm going for more a pinkish light color palette on my eyes. I want my eyes to pop a little bit, my blue eyes, I want them to pop and be more blue. And I want to use a little bit of a eyeliner as well later, so then I don't put a lot of dark colors. I want to look bright and fresh. So the color palette I'm using now is from Estee Lauder, and yeah, I don't know, you can't see much, I can read it. It's a Estee Lauder Pure Color NVI and Cheek Palette in nudes, and it looks like so. And this is a cheek color, but yeah, basically you can use this for anything, no? So the first step would be for me to go in with this light, the white color, the fresh highlighter color over here. And I will use this brush like a small little harder brush, and and go in a little bit into that light palette, and then basically into the front part of my eye. And into the first half of your eye. And into the top socket to highlight my eyebrows, yes? Like so. Good, next would be, I will go in with this slightly pinker shadow. And same brush, and I will just go over the rest of my eye into the socket, middle part and out, like so. Just to give it this slightly pink foundation. Okay, the next color palette I will use is, same palette, but I will use this orangey pinky color. This one and then that, no, I will first use the gold shimmer and then the pink shimmer. And I will use this blending brush because it distributes this much better. So I will go first with the gold color over here. And I will, same as the one before, go onto the outer corner of the eye, into the crease and onto the socket. And this is a lovely golden evening shimmer. And the lovely thing with these Estee Lauder products are that they're not as intense. They're very so light in pixels, and they don't, you can't overdo it with them because they're just more subtle and sophisticated product. I will go in the other side as well. Onto the socket. This part of the socket you want to have in a color, and just the top little thin line over here you want to have in that white highlight. Because if you have too much light product onto the socket, you will get a hooded eye, which you don't want. Yeah? Okay. Afterwards, I will go in with the pink. Okay, some pink. And this I will as well put onto the socket and into the crease and onto right to the bottom of the top eyeshadow palette. Lid, you call it lid, right? Eyelid, my eyelid, yes. So I will, and that pink color will have my blue eyes popped. Blue and green eyes, ladies, will love this color. So I will just put it right onto the middle side and up the socket and out. I've got bluer eyes, don't I? Or am I imaginating this? I might just imaginate this. Anyways, let's carry on. Second last one is this one of these dark browns. I don't know. Okay, the left one here is a little bit of has got a little bit of a shimmer. So I will just use this brush, the thin one, and put a little bit of this product onto the tips. Knock it off. You don't want to overdo this. And then paint it into your eye crease, like so. Yeah. Okay, then you go in with the blending brush and you just blend. Blend, 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 blend. Right to the outside. Over here. Like so. Just to have that light shadow in there. To give your eyes dimension. I will carry on with the other side quickly. Okay, so I've got another Estee Lauder palette over here. This one is the Pure Color NVI and Cheek palette in Glam. And this has got a slightly darker palette, as you can see. And I will use this darker pink just to give my eye a little bit of, you know, a little bit of depth. I'll just put a little bit on top, onto the top bone over here. Darker, it's also a shimmery pink. Kind of a little bit over that brown and onto the bone over here. And then blend everything out. So, and then I will go in with this other palette, the darker palette. This shimmer, the white highlighter, is a little bit brighter, so I will also go in with the blending brush and just add a little bit of bright color into, as the last step, onto the inner side of my lid. And I will as well go in with the small one again. Just make sure it's cleaned. I only have this one here now. As well, that lighter color. And then I will just add a little bit again, a fine line onto the top, below my brows, to give it that uplift and wake up the eyes. Okay, and then I will go in with my ring finger, same highlighter, and just give my inner eye over here a little bit of a glamorous touch-up. Okay, so my eye shadow palette is done. You could, if you want to, go a little bit in with a concealer and a cotton bud and touch up some concealer over here. Or what I will do now is dampen my ring finger and I will just clean up over here to have any product that's left wiped away, like so. Yes. Okay, so I will go in again with a little bit more of lip oil. We're in winter months now, so it's a little bit drier over here. Next step would be to start with the contouring and blushing and everything. So yeah, contouring, I just do the minimal of minimals you can do. I've got this contouring palette. It's basically just a brown. You can also use like a bronzing powder, a brownish bronzing powder instead. This is from Wet n Wild contouring palette color. It's in the number E749 Dulce de Lash, and it's just this light brown color. And then I will use a tapered brush like this, and I will go in a little bit like so. And then the thing is, all I will do just to give my jawbones a little bit of a definition. My my jaw over here, and my cheekbones, right? Cheekbones. Sorry, I'm German. I'm half German and half South African, so sometimes I struggle with the English words. So I will start right here in the top corner, above your ear and underneath the hairline that starts over here, and I will just, you know, brush a very light shadow onto my cheeks, and I brush it up a little bit, blend it in, and that's it. You don't need more. That's nice. And other side as well. Sometimes I start like from this side up and end right here in the corner as well. Just be careful with that, because then you will start with the product on your pencil is quite a lot in the beginning. You might have a patch over here, so you rather want a patch up here than here. So rather start up here and then just blend it into your cheeks, and that's it. You don't need more. That's that. Then I will go in with some bronzing powder. This is from Clarins. Oops, I don't want to let this fall. It's the bronzing duo in number 2 medium, and it looks like so. Well loved. And I will use a big brush, the biggest brush I've got, like a big fluffy brush over here. And I will just swirl this in the product, and then I will add it onto my cheeks, blend it into my contouring wish I've put on there. I will put a little bit of product onto my onto my hairline, just to give it this sun-kissed look, onto my neck, because you don't want to have this whole tanned makeup look stopping here. You want to work it down your neck as well, and you kind of also want to give your jaw a definition by putting a little shadow over here underneath your jaw, and that way your jawline will have a more defined look. Oh, there goes the sun and the lighting. And I will just, a little bit over here like so, and that's it. With the bronzing color. Next, I will bring back my tape brush and the next color palette from Clarins. This looks like so. Okay, let me show you the name. This is Blush Porridge and Rosewood number 5 from Clarins. One thing I must say, the next thing I would buy when this gets empty, which might still take a while, I will buy weight blushes. Especially if you get older, you have a little bit of wrinkles, you want to get the whole new thing is these wet blushes and wet contouring sticks, and they like lipstick, this wet and the wet consistency, and it gives you a much fresher look, and it doesn't sit like powder on your creases. It will become one with your skin, which I think is just an awesome thought, you know. And like I said, it will look much fresher and younger if you're a slightly older lady. So this is, sorry, I haven't showed you yet, is a blush color, a little bit into the tan direction. I'm a darker skin color, or I'm not like pale, I'm a warm toned skin color. So then I will just add this into my cheeks and work it into my contouring line up there and onto the other side. Yes, like so. I might add a little bit of a color onto my forehead just to have a little bit of this you know, color, like so. That's it. And the last color I will use is also from Clarins, of course, in Miami Pink number 3. And this one is quite pink, just to give my face a youthful look. I will have a little tapered brush like this, and I will smile and look for my apples, the apples on my face, which are these, yes. And then you just add a little bit of a pinky apple, work it into your cheek, have a little bit of a pinky apple, and work the pinky blush into your jaw. Yes, yes, that's done with blush. What do you think? Let me know down below. But we'll finish off now. Okay, ladies, I must honestly say this makeup tutorial thing, doing the full makeup look, is quite a procedure, I must say. So I have next up, coming up, is highlighter. I love highlighter. It just highlights and glams up your face and freshens up your face. And you even get moisture or like highlighter sticks, which are like creamy, which is much better for older ladies and for a fresher, youthful look on older ladies. Yes. So this one is from MAC Cosmetics. MAC. Sorry. In a Hyper Real Glow. And yeah, there's no number, nothing on here. It's just a Hyper Real Glow. And it's got this entire palette, 3 different colors, which I love because you have 3 different highlighter colors. So I will use the darkest one, the light of the party, and I will go in just a little bit, and then you want to add it onto your cheekbone, just very lightly. So you see I have this shimmer going on over here. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Then I will just clean my feather brush, and I will go in with the lightest color, just very lightly, and sweep it over the bridge of my nose to make my nose look slimmer. Yeah, like so. Maybe a little bit over the rest, over my eyebrows, above my lips, just the top part. That's it. Sorry, the lighting today is like clouds coming in and out, and driving me crazy. Okay, so that was the blush section. Before I go in with mascara and eyeliner, I will put on makeup setting spray. That way the mascara doesn't color your top skin over here at the top and under the eyes as well. It won't smudge, it will just stay everything in place how it's supposed to be. So I will go in with this awesome, lovely, good freshing Clarins makeup setting spray. It's they just have, I think, one. Maybe they have another one with a different flavor. This one is with grapefruit, and it just smells divine, and it really helps, and it keeps your makeup in place for the entire day, for the entire evening. This is the Fix Makeup long-lasting makeup, hold, hydrates, refreshes and smooths as well. The bottle looks like so, and I will just go in like so and let it dry. Okay, so after that I will go first in with my eyeliner, and the easiest one, because I'm really not good at this, if I use a normal eyeliner I will look like Dracula. And this is the Clarins one, and it's called D-Dot liner in black, and it's got this, you can see, it's like a pencil with three pointy tips, and it's quite hard and you can't really smudge easily with this. So I will go in from the midsection of my eye, not further. That will just darken up my face. Oh, there goes the sun. So from the midsection and then out. Midsection and out. And yeah, so a not easy procedure. I will carry on my own, yes. Next I will go in with my mascara. This is absolutely my go-to mascara. I use this all the time because I've got very long lashes and anything else kind of smudges my skin above. And this is quite big lash, gives you big lashes. And this has got the double tubes. This is the double extension tube technology, which also hydrates and nourishes your lashes, which is super important. And with this white thing you put on first, it nourishes and hydrates your lashes and gives them a very big Bambi eye look. You never get enough layers of mascara. And I will add layer upon layer upon layer. Okay, so for the bottom lashes I use a different mascara, and this is from Revlon, Mega Multiplier, yeah? And this one also, for the weirdest reason ever, this L'Oreal mascara, if I put it onto my bottom lashes, I get black on my skin below after 2 hours. I have no idea why. It just happens like that. But this Revlon one doesn't do that. So I will add this one to the bottom one, also a few layers, because it's an evening look. We're going out onto a ball in an evening gown. Or we're going on to the opera. Or we're going to a beautiful wedding. We want to have Bambi eyes, no? Okay, so now you might be able to see. This is my, there you go, oops, my eyes, they're all done, and you see how different I look now from right in the beginning of the video. I was looking like, yeah, don't want to mention. Okay, so that's all done with the face. Last touch up is the lips. You want to have beautiful, plumpy, big lips. Not too big, but big and plumpy. So, let's do it. Okay, good. Start with the lips. First step, again, I will add my Justine Lip Oil Tint over there, yes. It's not a tint, it's just a moisturizer, because it's the worst if you put lipstick onto dry lips. It's just not working. It's just not working, believe me. Then I will go in with, I've got a beautiful pink, light dusky pink lipstick from Estee Lauder, right over here. This is in the color Rebellious Rose, and I will link it down below, no? It's like this beautiful pinky, dark pinkish, hope you're not getting drunk over here, color. It fits kind of to my eyeshadow palette, and yeah, I think I don't have to mention that. Try to always color match your makeup with your skin tone. If your underskin is a warm color or a cool toned color or a neutral, and go to a makeup artist in the stores and ask them what colors do suit you and makes you look fresh and young and bright. And it also is not allowed to make you look cheap. Like if I would put on a red lipstick now, I would look cheap. I would look cheap just because I can't wear bright red lips and a lot of eye makeup. If I put on red lips, I have to put on very light eye makeup, almost none, and then put on red lips and a little bit more of cheek color, and then it will look great. But you have like so many different tones in red or pink, and it needs to suit your undertone skin color. So go to a store, to a makeup artist, and ask them for advice and help to choose the right makeup for your undertone. So I will then first go in, before I put on the lipstick, I will put on a lip liner. This one is in the same tone basically like my lipstick, so you can go the same tone or ticky darker. This one is from I have no idea. This is Justine, no? Plumping lip liner in Plum Fusion. And so if you want to have a little bit of a plumper, bigger lips, just go onto the outer side of your lips or onto the lip line, but not over. It will look weird. And I think also using a lip liner is super important to give your lips a smooth, clean, finished look without weird bumps on the edges and stuff. Okay, I will just color in on the sides with this lip liner as well, a little bit, to give my lips this multi-layered look. Oops, don't overpaint like I'm doing. Just rather do it again. Like so. The lighting, sun is gone, and you can see it. I'll just moisten up again, do any corrections that's needed, and then I'll go in with my Estee Lauder lipstick color. Okay. Okay, ladies, I have changed into my evening attire. My lips are all done, makeup all done. What I would recommend is to just touch up on some blush, just to even out if the lips are a little bit too much or quite strong in color, you might want to put a little bit more of the blush onto your cheeks, because this is a glamorous evening out, isn't it? So a little bit more of the blush would do, and that's it. That's my evening makeup look. What do you think? Let me know down below if you like this, if you would like to have more makeup tutorials. I've got different looks, different makeup colors, and how to do the red lip makeup look. Perhaps let me know. Upsala. Kann ja nicht die Unterarme so sein, ne? Hello Bruce! This is my ever first video tutorial, yes. You must like it at the bottom below my video and subscribe to my new channel. Whoever will be the first will be very much appreciated. Hello everyone! My name is Katrina. I'm not supposed to tell my name on YouTube, yeah. Oh dear, this is my first ever movie YouTube tutorial video.